All right, 7:12 now. Of course, today marks the 10th anniversary of September 11th, and there's events all over, but two commemorative events are being held today at Quinnipiac University in Hamden. And here to tell us more about the events and why they decided to do it is David Taylor Ives from the Albert Schweitzer Institute at QU. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much. A pleasure.
One thing we were just talking about, most of the students who are at Quinnipiac right now were pretty young when this happened. Is there a disconnect between them and the event?
Not really, because we have several of our students actually lost some loved ones or some parents in this kind of event, and we try to honor that every year. It seems to be quite something that they're quite interested in and talk about constantly. And we've been having some events already. We have two events later today. At 10:03 a.m. we're going to be having the reading of all the names of the people that died on 9/11.
And that's all,
everybody.
Every location.
Every location, and that's going to start at 10:03 because that's the last time that the last plane hit the ground in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
and we're going to have a color guard and an honor guard there also. And then later on tonight we'll have a candlelight vigil at about 7 o'clock around dusk, and we'll have some short speeches and some music and some reflection, some thoughts conducive to reflections, so that we can really understand and feel what it's like to have been there that day. In fact, I do this every year because I had a student who's lost her father in Cantor Fitzgerald on the 92nd floor of the World Trade Center.
Cantor lost so many people.
Right, and so it's because of her, and she was in my class. Her name is Jessica Waring, and she lost her father, and she always felt very strongly about that this ceremony at Quinnipiac helped her deal with her loss.
But that was her. She had a very, very personal connection. I can't even imagine her pain. Why do you think it's important for those people who really might not know anybody and just know the video they've seen on television or the computer? Why do you think it's important for those sort of folks to mark the occasion?
Well, I think it's a seminal event. It's like D-Day, is what I was saying to some of my friends. I heard about D-Day all the time in my life. Around June 6th every year, the stories would come out. 9/11 is going to be the same way throughout the rest of their lives. It signifies something that was very terrible. Our country got attacked. There wasn't really any good reason for it, and I think that this is something that they should be able to remember.
Now, are your events for just the campus community, or who are you hoping to come?
This is open to the public. We'd love to have you come and stop by and see what we're doing and participate in this. Hopefully will be a very solemn and memorable ceremony.
And as you read the names, is it one person who reads the names? How would that go?
We're going to have about 110 of our students and faculty.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We're going to take turns reading the names, and it's going to be kind of a community experience. We have all sorts of different kinds of faiths and nationalities on our campus. We think a lot of people that died from all over the world will be there. We'll have that kind of experience, and we will make sure that it becomes a campus-wide sharing kind of sense.
And do you think it's somber? Is it a somber day, or is it a reflective day? It's sort of difficult to put your finger on.
It's kind of both somber and reflective, and we want to remember the people, but we also want to go on and move forward.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Mr. Ives, for coming in this morning and talking to us. We're going to put on the full screen if you can see the events that they're having at Quinnipiac University. The first one starting just after 10 o'clock this morning. Maybe you'd like to bring your kids to that so they can make a connection to what today is all about. And then they have a candlelight vigil later on in the evening. So thanks for coming in this morning. We appreciate it. Good luck with your events.